celebrate what makes you unique. Find your own inner awesomeness.
So we're obviously so excited about the new show, Big Nate. Tell us about your character and some of the funny things he gets up to.
Yeah, absolutely. So Nate is this precocious, sort of mischievous sixth grade kid who loves getting into trouble with his sort of gang of misfit friends. And he's a prankster, he's a prankster. But Nate's not a bad kid. He's just a really confident kid, or at least he projects that he's a confident kid, even if he's sort of hiding some of his deep-seated insecurities. He loves fun, and I think that you will see fun adventures and getting into a lot of trouble represented in the show.
Yeah, definitely. We can definitely see him get up to some really funny stuff as well in the first few episodes that I've seen. And Nate has an older sister who's voiced by Dove Cameron. What is Nate and Ellen's relationship like?
Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of Nate and Ellen's relationship in my own relationship with my real-life sister. I have a little sister who's 4.5 years younger, so we kind of had the Nate and Ellen relationship reversed. Growing up, we used to sort of pick on each other. We used to sort of get at each other and get into some fights. And you will see, if you have a sibling, I think you will see a very comedically familiar dynamic between my relationship with Dove and Nate's relationship with Ellen. It's combative, but it's, there's ultimately a level of still familial love and respect that's the foundation of it. It's never super mean-spirited, but it definitely is a combative sibling relationship. And Dove just does such a great job at playing a very aloof older sister who wants nothing to do with her younger brother. and he enjoys just terrorizing her.
Sounds like the perfect sibling relationship. So picture this. Nate finally gets his day off of school. Describe the perfect day off. Like, what would you or Nate get up to?
Oh, man. I mean, if Nate actually had, like, a Ferris Bueller day off from school, he would probably find a way to destroy the entire power grid for the city. He would find a way to get his family in millions of dollars of debt. He would find a way to probably crash a car. He would find a way to potentially imprison one of his friends. There'd be a lot of trouble, is what I'm saying. By the end of the day, there'd be a lot of a mess to clean up. I will say, though, Nate always finds a way to make it right at the end of the episode. He's not a jerk. He just has a spirit of adventure and this almost unearned confidence. And by the end of the episode, if he's wronged anybody or if he's gotten anybody in trouble or if he's created a mess, he'll be the first to apologize. And that's what I really appreciate about the character is he's got a lot of heart and you're able to see some of that pathos in his character in as much as you see some of the crazy broad hijinks as well.
Now I have some fun would you rather questions based on the show.
Okay.
I'm gonna fire them at you. Now you already said you're good at drawing, but I guess it kind of ties into this question. Would you rather be amazing at drawing comics or playing the drums?
Oh, I gotta stick with drawing comics. In fact, my parents owned for 40 years a comic book store. In fact, much of my childhood was helping my dad sort comics in the back room. I would take a comic out of a box and I go, oh, that's a cool cover. And I would literally try to replicate the cover and draw it. So, again, I see so much of myself in Nate and how Nate doodles and his 2D doodles come to life in our show, that I would absolutely choose the drawing superheroes.
Would you rather get free pizza for a year or do whatever you want and you'll never get a detention again?
Wow. I mean, as much as I am a fan of like eating healthy and fitness, I could not pass up free pizza for a year. I think I would just commit myself to a full year of carb loading and I would go to the gym afterwards. Would
you rather scrape off gum off tables for a day or eat an expired cookie and vomit green goo all day?
I'm gonna go with the expired cookie, because at least eating the cookie would be a good experience, but it sounds like you're referring to our Valentines Day of Horror episode, which is one of my favorite episodes we've done, because we made an entire episode off of basically tainted pizza and cookies, and it is insane, and I love it so much.
It's a pretty good episode.
Thank you.
And you mentioned Nate is a bit of a prankster. What's the, I guess, funniest prank you've ever pulled off on someone?
Okay. There was, man, I have pulled some pranks before. There was somebody that found my phone number when I did a television show one time, a fan that texted me. And I then gave them the phone numbers of 3 of my buddies and told them that there was the phone number for like Justin Bieber and Miley Cyrus. And so for months, my buddies, like my group of guy buddies that I do like fantasy basketball with, received endless text messages from a random fan thinking that they were all, you know, Justin Bieber and Miley Cyrus. And I didn't tell them at first. So it was like months later where we were sitting around a kitchen just hanging out, talking, and I go, hey, you're not getting any weird text messages, are you? Anyways, so yeah, I got a random fan to pull a prank unwittingly on my friends. This is like 10 years ago.
Did they have to change their number eventually?
They didn't. I think I did. It was all in good fun, though.
So Nate's in 6th grade. What would advice or what would you tell your 6th grade self?
Ooh, you know what? I would, there's a lot of Nate's qualities that I wish I had when I was in 6th grade. In many ways, Big Nate is a 6th grade do-over for me because I was sort of introverted. I spent my days kind of drawing. I didn't have a lot of friends. Nate doesn't care what people think of him. Nate thinks he's awesome. Nate brings his friends on for the awesome ride. And it doesn't really matter if anybody actually thinks Nate is awesome or not because he believes it, or at least he projects it. And so I would say the biggest advice I would give to a 6th grader or even my 6th grade self is like, stop being in your head on you know, what people think of you. It doesn't matter. Celebrate what makes you unique. You know, don't be afraid to, you know, focus on what you're passionate about and, you know, find your own inner awesomeness. And it doesn't matter what anyone else defines awesome as.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Be sure to like this video and hit subscribe for more fun videos and celebrity interviews. Bye!